So today I'm going to be planting a cherry tree that we have. I'm going to have to dig a big hole on my property and bury it in. I have some cedar trees that are actually there that the deer ate, and I don't know if they're going to come back. So I got 3 of them there. I'm just going to take one of them out and put the tree in there, and I guess hope for the best. So that's going to be the plan for today. And also want to check on some of the vegetables we've been growing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So these are the 3 cedar trees that have been absolutely demolished by the deer. You can see they're starting to get some greenery on them, but I don't know if they're going to come back fully. So I think I'm going to be taking out this tree to be putting in our cedar tree. So then that way I'll have 3 on this side, and then 3 cedar trees on this side, and then the 1 big cherry tree in the middle. So that's going to be the plan. All right, here's what the tree looks like that I'm going to be planting over there. And here's what the tree is called. A Yoshino flowering cherry tree. So yeah, this is where I'm at. So growing in Nova Scotia. So this tree will get pretty big, and it'll get a bunch of cool pink flowers on it, and it's gonna look epic. Totally excited to get this planted. So that's what we're gonna be doing now. So now that I got the cedar tree out of the way, I can go ahead and throw the cherry tree into the same hole that I pulled the cedar tree out of, which is great because I do not want to have to dig another hole. So just as I'm finishing plopping this tree into the hole, I'm actually going to go grab some chicken manure that I have left over from another project, just so I can fill in the gaps and make sure it is a tight squeeze. This chicken manure that I have is actually from a friend of mine who has chickens, so they've had it sitting out for a while, so it is ready to be used. They don't use it all, so they are nice enough to let us use some and have some. So that's just what I'm throwing on top of this, and I'm going to give it a nice little pat down to make sure everything is filled in nicely. At this point, my girlfriend came over because she didn't like how something looked, and she wanted to do whatever she needed to do to make herself feel better. So I pretty much just sat there and watched until she was done, so we could finish up this project and I can move on to something else. Now that that's done, I think there's a big boulder that I need to move since I dug it up the other day. It's kind of in the way of our driveway, so I'm gonna have to move that out of the way so no one hits it. Good job.
Look, I can turn.
Yeah.
Turn around, turn around.
You're gonna be swinging from trees in no time.
What?
You're gonna be swinging through trees like Tarzan. So we've been growing some vegetables and grow bags. So I'm gonna go over and take a look to see how those guys are doing. So this is our lettuce that we've been growing. We actually already cut one off and put it in our fridge. I've been putting them on my sandwiches that I take to work. And this one is also another lettuce. This one is romaine, and I believe the other one is butter something. I forget the name of it, but you guys probably know which one I am referring to. So we got these guys in grow bags, and over here we have some carrots, and they are doing great. We pretty much just planted them in a circle, so that's why they kind of look like the way they do. And these ones here are our beans, I believe. I'm actually pretty impressed of how well they are doing. This is our first year planting vegetables, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with how this turned out so far. And here are our other beans. These guys are actually starting to flower, and hopefully we'll see some beans on these guys shortly, because it is doing very well, looking very healthy. And the bugs haven't gotten to it yet. Fingers crossed it stays that way. But yeah, as you guys can see, they're flowering, looking great. So hopefully we'll get a good harvest from these guys. And here are my very, very sad, did I mention very sad cucumbers? Yeah, there's pretty much nothing left to them. They all seem to like die. I don't know why. This is my first year planting them. They were doing super well inside. They climbed all the way up these bamboos, and they looked like they were thriving, but they weren't getting pollinated. I tried to use a Q-tip to pollinate them, but I don't think it was working. So I figured I would put them outside and that the bees and, nature would kind of handle itself, but it didn't seem to be the case. So I pretty much just cut them down to where they still look like they had some life left into them, and I'm hoping that maybe they'll grow back. If not, I might have to plant some more because I do have more seeds. But as you guys can see, there is a little bit more green, so I do have hope. So I'm going to give these guys some time to see if they'll come back. Here's the biggest sook I think you'll ever meet. His name is Bruiser. He's my bestest buddy. He is weighing at like 180 pounds. He's up there. He's a chonker, but we love him. Hey, buddy. Oh, I love this dog. He's so cute. Look at his big feet. He wants to eat his feet. You won't leave him alone for some reason. He's on a weird little thing. So it's been a pretty chill day. There wasn't a whole lot I had to do today. Besides just, planting my our cherry tree, and I feel like I got that in the ground pretty good, and it's pretty straight, so I'm happy with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This one was actually pretty fun to make, and I plan on trying to make more videos, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely make sure to check that out. Alright guys, see ya.